to the moon. I know people don't want to go there because it's a waste of money, and that's why we don't go back. Because there's nothing there; it's just fucking dirt. But I would like.
Well,
to go
keep
back.
in mind, if you're traveling to the moon, you're going at an incredible rate of speed
Yeah,
because
indeed.
there's no resistance.
I don't
So
think I can do it.
according,
I don't think I
what,
can
go to
handle the suit. I think my claustrophobia would kill me. That's why I've never tried scuba diving. Although I'm desperately, I'm dying to scuba dive. I would love to. I think I would freak out. I don't think I can do it. So I don't know if I'll ever get to go to space because I think I'll freak out until they make it like so you don't have to wear the suit,
yeah, once that happens, then it'll be golden.
or if they just invent a transporter. That'd be ultimately
That would be so much
that'd be
easier.
the easy way.
Just so you know, if you were to walk around the circumference of the moon, it would take you about 91 days if you walked continuously.
What? You hear that, Mark Burnett? I think I got your next show.
It's 2,159 miles. The moon diameter is 2,159 miles, making the circumference 6,783 miles.
Hey, Survivor the Moon. That sounds cool. I think you should do it. That's about
But
the
I
same
bet
distance. That's like me walking to your house. That
A
would suck.
little bit. That's about 2,500 kilometers longer.
I don't. Well, I should try it.
Because it's like 4,000, just over 4,000 kilometers.
I want to
This
try.
is 6,000 miles.
I should try it, but only in moonlight conditions.
Well, here's the thing that they're missing out on this because they're using that as the average walking speed of 3.1 miles an hour, which is flat level Earth terrain. You add in the fact that there's very little gravity on the moon, so one big push off, you can cover a much larger gap per step. So I think it would actually, I think you could probably actually pull it off if you were to actually do those leaps around. I think you could probably pull it off in a day.
I want to try zero gravity for sure. I was at a place that had like a zero gravity thing, but it was broken. I didn't get to do it. It pissed me off.
I would love to do that.
Zero gravity would be neat.
Yeah.
It's got to fuck you up, though. Astronauts all say, they never tell you the parts that astronauts tell you, like behind the scenes, that it sucks and it's hell on your body and you come back, you're all fucked up. Like Chris Hadfield, he was a disaster when he got back. His bones were all soft and shit.
Yep.
It's probably terrible for you, but it looks like a hell of a lot of fun.
I'd love to do it. Love it.
Yeah, I would like to. I wish there was more of an opportunity, like a space-like environment on Earth. Like, I guess you go to NASA and they probably have lots of them, but I don't think they just let people do that.
No, they do have the world's largest vacuum chamber.
Yeah.
It's in the U.S. It's where they ended up doing the study where they dropped a bowling ball and a feather at the exact same moment from the same height.
Well, yeah.
And they pulled out all the oxygen in it, and they just let them drop, and they both landed at the exact same time.
Well, yeah, that's the old joke. What weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks?
Yeah.
They're both a pound.
Well,
yeah,
they're both
if you dropped a pound of feather and a pound of bricks, what would hit the ground first? They're both a pound, idiots.
Yeah. I always love that one. You've heard of deja vu, obviously.
I do not believe in deja vu, but I've heard of it.
Well, did you know there's also a thing called deja reeve?
No, that sounds even stupider, though.
So deja reeve makes you feel like you've previously experienced an event in a dream.
Okay. All right. I follow you.
So that's what that is. So deja vu is when you feel like you've experienced an event in real life, and the deja reeve is when it happens in a dream.
That was actually the subject of my first novel that I never finished. Was a guy who his dreams are so elaborate that he can't tell anymore when he's dreaming or when he's like which one is his real life and which one is his dream life. He can't tell the difference.
Oh.
So things are all fucked and he doesn't know what to do.
That's very Inception.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't write the goddamn book. Inception stole it from me.
Yep.
Christopher Nolan. I must have talked to Christopher Nolan in a bar or something. Obviously. So I didn't
I'll blame
write that.
DiCaprio.
I don't believe. I think deja vu is just a misfiring synapse. So you think you've experienced something previously in your brain. You have, but it was just like a millisecond previously. Your brain just misfires twice, and then you register that memory in that instant, and then you believe it's a memory.
Agreed. Yeah.
I think that's how it is. There's no proof that that's true, but I'm saying it. Look at the track record. And this new one, or it's not new, but I've never heard of it, so it's clearly no one else has. Deja Reeve. I feel like that all the time, all day. I'm like,
you're walking.
This. I'm pretty sure I dreamed this one time. Or that's my answer at work too. When I'm like, when I tell customers we have something and then it turns out we don't, I'm like, I guess I dreamed it.
Are you ready for the world's most useless fact, which I doubt is even true?
Pretty sure it's something about this podcast tonight. But
well, how about the fact that dinosaurs were unable to stick out their tongues?
Because they were birds?
I don't know, but I just think that is A, I don't think they could possibly prove that, and B,
yeah, that was
come on.
That was my that's always my go-to, but whenever they say stuff like that, I'm just like, prove it.
Prove it.
You know,
you just found out they had fucking feathers. I mean, this whole time you said no, so get the fuck out of here.
Sharks don't like the way humans taste. Yeah, how many of you asked? How do you know that? And they say,
did you stop a shark and he told you?
Deer can't see color. Really? Do you go out in the woods with like color swatches and hold them up and see how the deer react? Do you know this? You don't know. You just make up stupid shit. Dinosaurs couldn't stick out their tongues. Why would you know that? From looking at bones. And it doesn't matter. Who cares? Is that how they got cancer?
Yep.
So what? Really, at the end of the day, come on, paleontologists. You're grasping for things to be interesting here.
Yeah, like come on.
A dinosaur had cancer. Probably. Everything always does all the time. So that's not fucking science-y at all. Dinosaurs couldn't stick out their tongues. Why does that matter? Who cares? What? Go find something new. That's stupid. Right. That was the most pointless. Like, what the fuck? What does that matter? What does that change at all? Like, who the fuck found that on? God, that was. How much do the other paleontologists make fun of you for figuring that out?
Right.
Little gem out and announcing it to the world.
Guys, I just came out with this amazing theory and I'm pretty sure it's true. Dinosaur can't stick out their tongue. It's like, dude, you failed science. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, that's Gary. He just cured AIDS. Hey, there's Chuck. He proved that dinosaurs couldn't stick out their tongues.
That literally helps nobody.
Nobody ever and never will.
Anywhere.
That in no point in time will that information ever be useful. So thanks, science, for making me stupider. That sounds like such a fucking flatter thing to worry about. Oh, well, then we're not going to die of COVID. After all, the dinosaur tongue theory explains it all.
Right. Do you know how fruit flies attract their mates?
I believe homosexual flies is how it's supposed to be pronounced these days. But
either way,
do
you know how they attract their mates?
I do not.
They poop. Their poop is what attracts their mates.
And that works for some Germans too. So
and that is absolutely true.
There you go, Berlin patient. That was for you. Yes, I believe I did know that, actually.
That's gross, but very true.
Well, yeah, but they live in poop. They're born in poop. Everything is poop. That's their whole life. And it's not gross to them. They love the poo.
Well, not only that, but you got to figure a fruit fly only lives for like what?
I don't know,
3 days? Like, I mean, it's not like it can create a whole elaborate thing to attract its mate. It's like, there's a shit, bitch. You like it? It's round and it stinks. Come on over.
Do they know it's 3 days?
I don't know. Does anybody know its own?
Like, did they live like it's 3 days? They're just like, fuck, man. We got 3 days to get this shit done.
3 days. Gotta get laid.
That would suck to just be born and know you've only got 3 days to live. What do you fucking do? Like, what do I do first? Man, I have no idea. I'm just born. What the fuck do I know?
Our conversation is eating away at my life, literally. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like the philosophical question. That's what we always ask. Like, is it a full life like ours is a full life? But, you know, do they live a full life like we do, but it takes place in 3 days?
Sure. I mean, if they have to find a mate and then have a baby, I would say yes.
Philosophically, you could say shit. They don't have brains. They don't think. So no, probably not. But, and they're it's just, you can't anthropomorphize it. But I just think like living on shit and just being stoked about shit would just be fucking. That's a deal breaker for me, man.
It'd be shitty.
That's seriously a deal. I want nothing to do with shit. I don't even like my own shit. Like I seriously like I shut the toilet lid before I stand up, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't like shit.
No, it comes out of me into a toilet for a reason. I don't.
That would be a bad life. I'm glad I'm not a fly. But that's why it's only 3 days. You're like, oh man, I live in shit. Good thing I'm dead in 2 days.
Right, exactly. 2.5 more days to go. Fucking yeah.
So while we're all broke and dying of COVID, in the last week, the world's 10 richest people got richer by $53 billion.
Yeah,
that's good to know. Led by Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, of course.
Of course. I mean, but it makes sense. Why not?
Elon Musk's net worth is $91 billion.
Fucking hell.
That
91 billion.
What the fuck do you do with $91 billion? Number one,
get laid a lot.
Nothing. Nothing. Oh, and the second one, who is Gilbert. What's his first name? Dan Gilbert.
God.
Mortgage tycoon Dan Gilbert. What was I saying? He's from Detroit, so he lives in Detroit. I just thought that was interesting. Second richest man in the world lives in Detroit. Probably going to get shot.
Yep, you're probably right.
Jeff Bezos is up another $7 billion. Oh, good for him. $196 billion Jeff Bezos has.
That's fucking crazy. That is absolutely insane.
You know, really, no one thought Amazon was going to be much of a thing. $196 billion. At that point, you stop being human. I say anywhere near the $1 billion mark, I think you cease to be human, but he is officially an alien.
Yeah.
And does not understand humans. Like, you can't understand what people are and how they live when you've got that money. Like David Geffen, remember we were making fun of him on his yacht when the COVID thing started? He's just like, yeah, it sucks to be you guys. I'm on my fucking island boat.
Yeah. Life is tough out here. Shut the fuck up, asshole.
You have no idea. That's why Bono's songs are all happy now. You have no idea about hardship when you have that kind of money. You don't. Yeah. Nothing is bad ever in your life.
Yep.
And I don't want to hear any sob stories. Oh yeah, they're depressed. Robin Williams, fuck off. Robin Williams didn't have $1 billion. No one's depressed with $1 billion. It just doesn't happen.
Agree.
And I hate all of you. unless you give it like that prick in Vancouver who was already a celebrity chef and he won the goddamn lotto twice.
Yeah.